Quentin Tarantino once said, "If a million people see my movie, a million different movies will just have been seen." This profound statement encapsulates the beauty of cinema. Each viewer brings a unique perspective, creating a myriad of interpretations. Building on this, we are embarking on a new cinematic journey, drawing inspiration from elements introduced in the Halloween Ends novelization by Paul Brad Logan. Now let us delve into an intriguing journey of the psyche with our main characters, a parapsychologist and a psychologist. In the quiet halls of a local university and a haunting insane asylum, a chilling story unfolds. Our tale centers around two key figures, a parapsychologist and a psychologist, both entrenched in the world of the mind, the known and the unknown. They find themselves dealing with an inmate unlike any they've encountered before. His name is Cyrus Myers, a silent nod to the infamous Michael Myers of the Halloween series. Now, Cyrus is no ordinary inmate. Locked within his mind is a sinister power, the ability to transmit his evil into the minds of those susceptible, those vulnerable. It's a chilling phenomenon that raises the stakes, turning this more than just a psychological thriller. The parapsychologist, a scholar of the unseen, of the psychic and the paranormal, is drawn to Cyrus, intrigued by his unique abilities. He's a beacon of the unknown, a puzzle that demands solving, a potential breakthrough in the field of parapsychology. But as he delves deeper into Cyrus's mind, he finds himself caught in a web of darkness that threatens to consume him. On the other hand, there's the psychologist, grounded in the tangible, the measurable aspects of the human psyche. She's challenged by Cyrus's case, his influence on others, his ability to pass on his malevolent spirit. As she attempts to unravel the threads of Cyrus's psyche, she too is ensnared by his influence, her sanity teetering on the edge. As our characters navigate the labyrinth of Cyrus's mind, they must confront their own fears, their own vulnerabilities. The line between the inmate and the observer begins to dissolve, creating a chilling narrative that keeps you on the edge of your seat. The horror escalates, the tension mounts, and the eerie silence of the asylum is broken only by the whispers of evil that Cyrus transmits. The parapsychologist and the psychologist find themselves in a battle, not just for their sanity, but for their very souls. As the horror intensifies, the line between sanity and madness blurs. Cyrus Myers, a name that echoes the infamous Michael Myers from Halloween. This isn't just a casual reference, it's an intentional nod, a connection that weaves together threads of narrative, deepening the fabric of the film. You see, Cyrus Myers isn't just a character, he's a symbol, a tribute to an iconic figure in horror cinema. Intertextuality, the shaping of a text's meaning by another text, is a powerful tool in filmmaking. It's about creating layers, adding depth, and enriching the narrative. And in this case, the connection to Michael Myers does just that. It's not just about the name, it's about the essence, the aura of menace that the name carries. It's about introducing an element of familiarity while still maintaining originality. The Myers connection is a testament to the power of borrowing in filmmaking, a demonstration of how to pay homage without imitation. In the world of cinema, nothing is ever a mere coincidence. Filmmaking, in its essence, is a conversation between artists across time. This statement is especially true when we think about the art of borrowing in cinema. It's not about plagiarism or copy-pasting ideas. It's about taking inspiration from what has come before, interpreting it through our own lens, and creating something new, something that speaks to our times. Take our latest film project, for instance. We've chosen to borrow elements from the Halloween Ends novelization by Paul Brad Logan. We're not duplicating the narrative, but reimagining it. We're extracting the concept of Michael Myers' ability to transmit his evil into vulnerable minds and weaving it into our own unique storyline. We've created the character of Cyrus Myers, a nod to the iconic Michael Myers, who uses his psychic influence to manipulate susceptible minds. In doing so, we're not just paying homage to a classic. We're also adding our own voice to the conversation. We're saying, look, this is how we interpreted this idea. This is how it resonates with us. This is our contribution. It's a way of acknowledging the influence of past artists while also asserting our own creative identity. But why borrow? Why not create something entirely new? Well, the truth is, nothing is entirely new. Every story, every idea has its roots in something that came before. And there's something incredibly powerful about taking a familiar concept and turning it on its head, seeing it through a different lens. It's like taking a well-known melody and creating a new arrangement. The essence remains, but the interpretation is entirely yours. This film is our melody, our interpretation. We're using elements from Halloween Ends as our bass notes, and from there, we're composing our own symphony. We're inviting the audience to experience a familiar concept in an entirely new way. So, To all the filmmakers out there, remember this. Borrowing isn't stealing. It's participating in a centuries-long conversation. It's acknowledging the influence of past masters while adding your own unique voice to the mix. In this dialogue of art, we find innovation and homage intertwined. So what does this all mean for aspiring filmmakers and movie buffs alike? Well, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. First, we delved into the concept of individual perception in film. Quentin Tarantino's sentiment that if 1 million people see his movie, 1 million different movies have just been seen, is a profound testament to the power of cinema. Each viewer brings their own experiences, perspectives, and interpretations to the table, creating a unique cinematic experience. We also introduced the plot of an upcoming film, a spine-chilling narrative that explores the psyche of a man who can transmit his evil into susceptible minds. This gripping storyline is set within the confines of a local university and an insane asylum, adding layers of depth and intrigue. Then, we touched on the connection to Michael Myers, an iconic character in the horror genre. The upcoming film pays homage to this classic figure, with our protagonist Cyrus Myers serving as an obvious nod to the Halloween legend. Finally, we discussed the art of borrowing in filmmaking. It's a delicate balance of drawing inspiration from others while still maintaining your unique voice and vision. This channel aims to demonstrate that it's not only acceptable, but also creatively enriching to borrow from other artists. Remember, each film is 1 million different movies, waiting to be seen. So go forth and make your mark in the world of cinema.